Just in the off chance that a politician ever sees one of my videos and you ask yourself why I say revolution, first of all, how dare you? Second of all, insulin is $5 in India, but in our country, it's over $500. My fellow Americans pass away every day because they can't afford their insulin. And the only reason they can't afford it is because pharmaceutical companies want to make higher profits. So profit margins are put above my fellow Americans' lives. And you wonder why I say revolution. Adoption being a billion-dollar industry in this country, when in most first world countries, even in second and third world countries, it's illegal to sell children. But in my country, it's completely legal, and you wonder why I say revolution. You say you care about veterans, but we have tens of thousands of veterans living on the streets, and you wonder why I say revolution. Speaking of homeless, we have about 500,000 plus homeless people in this country who are our fellow Americans, many of which either were foster kids or are veterans. And you do nothing about it, and you wonder why I say revolution. The fact that our country was one of the only countries in the world to say that water and food weren't a human right, and you wonder why I say revolution. The fact that we know Vietnam was started over a lie. The fact that we know the war in the Middle East was started over a lie. The fact that we know the Korean War was started over a lie. And our fellow Americans were sent and died for a lie. And you wonder why I say revolution. You sent these kids to war so that oil companies could make a profit margin, so that defense contractors could make more money, so the stock price of weapons companies could go up. And you wonder why I say revolution. It's because you don't care about us. None of you do. You continue over and over and over again for 100+ years, prioritizing the profit margins of the rich corporations rather than prioritizing the lives and dignity of our country's people. I'm sick and tired of politicians lying to us, saying they care about us, while children go hungry in our country, while children are homeless in our country, while veterans are homeless in our country. Don't tell me you're patriotic about this country when you prioritize the profit margins of corporations rather than the well-being of my fellow people. Revolution.